Okay. Okay, welcome back. Me and my lady friend, we went to hiking and we got some mushrooms, chef mushrooms, and where's my berries? Let me go find it. Hmm. I'm not sure. It could be this. I think it's this. Yeah, must be this. Good. Where's my vodka? Okay. Alright. It's getting a little bit hot, so I'm gonna open the window. I greatly enjoy doing mathematics, okay? That's why I drink vodka because I drink vodka when I enjoy something greatly, okay? So for us, it's nice reunion with mathematics. It's been a while, so I want to celebrate this moment. Good, good, very good. Freshly picked. This is like mix of some red currant and Alaska high bush cranberry, okay? And this mushrooms is freshly picked chef mushroom, okay? They are good. Oh, yeah. You can taste Alaskan forest, okay? Because, I mean, that taste wears out is only on the surface. Like, some, this is very earthy taste at first because it comes from the surface of this chef mushroom, like some moss, lichen, okay? So, but you get to taste that kind of gamey, like too wild, too natural kind of taste. Only for a couple of days because it wears out. And after that, it becomes very mushroomy taste because inside of the mushroom, it start to give out its juice. So there's some evolution, some change in this mushroom vodka drink. Okay, I do cut them in half. It's too big to fit, but no more than that. I don't like grind it, okay? Because I like that evolution of taste. First, the taste come from the surface of the mushroom, then later on from inside of the mushroom. I love it. It's good. Okay, so let's review. Uh, we can transform this number, okay? I think we use large T, T, English, alphabet T, and tau, right? So large T, it makes number A bigger into a set. Prime factorization, like for example, let's say number 15, or no, 12, right? 4 times 3, right? So 2, comma 2, comma 3, okay? Let's see number 18, okay? 2 comma 3 comma 3, right? you transform a number into a set, prime factor set. Okay. I keep forgetting. I need to look at multi-set in the Wikipedia. Okay. So let's take a break. Okay. And because I do need to look up multi-set, what they have to say, because I keep forgetting. Okay. So we'll take a break. Okay. We'll be back. All right. So think about. Okay. And we gotta name this set, right? So we call it just T12. Okay. T12, okay? T18, all right? And tau, 2,2,3, it's just multiplication of all this is 12. That's that, okay? You just multiply all the elements, then that's function tau. Is the inverse function of this t for transformation. Okay, so that there we have it. Okay, and think in terms of t and tau, how to express this L and G. Okay, it's a review. We've done this before. Okay. Right. Okay, let's take a break. All right. Okay, I looked up multi-set finally, and not surprisingly, yeah, they do talk about prime factorization. That's one nice application of this multi-set concept. And not so surprisingly, yeah, Professor Donald Knuth, he talked about multi-set. I see him again and again, and he and I have a lot in common. Interest in mathematics, area of mathematics. He and I never met him, okay, and so I bought his books to pay tribute to this computer scientist, also mathematician, okay, Donald Knuth. He's good, okay. I run into him again and time and again because we have very similar interests, like what field of mathematics we're interested in. Yeah, a lot in common. I am myself computer programmer. Okay, X. He 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 still is, I guess. Yeah, nice reunion. All right, so let's define this guy. Okay, so uh, how do we define this? Let's see. Intersection, maybe? Maybe intersection is greater common divisor. Uh, T12 intersection T18 is equal to what? 1, 2, and 1, 3, right? 2, comma 3, right? Oh yeah, one more thing. So 12 is equal to what? 2 times 2 to the second times 3, right? Okay? So tau, I mean t, 2 to the second times 3 is what? There are two 2's, comma, 1, 3. Okay? Yeah, that's that. Give me 1 second. I heard something. I think it could be a rat. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I hope it's not a rat. Oh well. I hope there's no some of those vermins come to my house because I've seen some nice small mouse. They call it like something like shrew or lemming. They're tiny little mouse around outside of my house. Okay, so I appreciate cats because they are good hunters. They kill those shrews. So yeah, I guess it's worthwhile to clean up after them. They poo sometimes. Okay. So likewise, tau of if there are two 2's in this multi-set is 2 comma 2. We call it 2 2. Two 2's, comma 1 3 becomes 2 to the second multiplied by 3 to the first. That was our discovery last time. It's beautiful, beautiful. We are just changing comma to multiplication, this dot in the middle, and we are changing from left shoulder to the right shoulder. Okay, so that's the tau function. It's a natural number function. Okay, its output is natural number. T is set function because it's a multi-set function because its output of this function is multi-set. Okay? So yeah, so L, I mean, greatest common divisor G of A and B is what? You have T of A uh, intersection T of B and then you tau of that. That's greatest common divisor. I know it's kind of like long-winded version of greatest common divisor, but I don't think anybody has ever done this before. I think this is something new. Maybe they have done it using some different notational convention, different language, right? As we do this mathematics here, we are creating brand new language like T, tau. We are creating a brand new language, okay, mathematical language. Some other people may have done this before. I don't know. Okay? Using different symbols, different notational convention, they have done it before. I don't know. They may. They may. I don't know. I don't care. Okay. So I'm chewing on this berry raisin because it's kind of late in the season. So this is actually a red currant, which is great. I like cranberries too, but red currant, yeah, it's more delicious actually. But they are not as common. Red currant is in raisin, just like grape. Oh, it's yummy. So what was that sound? I guess some garbage falling off inside the garbage can. Am I afraid of those things? Like some sound? No. Why? I know martial art. You know, yeah. If you know enough kung fu, okay, yeah, you become spiritually strong. So you are not afraid of those things. Okay, so yeah, you need to learn martial art. I tell everybody, you need to learn martial art. My bosses, my colleagues, my friends and families, yeah, please learn martial art. Hmm? I tell you too, right? So yeah, how about least common multiple? We got this, right? Yeah, intersection, right? 1, 2, and 1, 3. You multiply that, that's tau. 6, that's greatest common divisor between A and B. 12 and 6. I mean 12 and 18. 6, right? 6 times 2, 6 times 3, okay? Now, what is L least common multiple? Well, first let's figure out what that is. 36, right? Okay. What is tau of 36? You have two twos, two threes. 4 times 9. 36. Okay. Uh, I think it's union. It is union. Okay. Oh, sorry. T of A union T of B and tau of that, that's LCM, least common multiple. Okay. Yeah, in Wikipedia, in multi-set entry, Wikipedia article about multi-set, they do have that. They express as a minimum and a maximum. Okay. Yeah, that's how they define the multi-set union and multi-set intersection. Union is about maximum, and intersection is about minimum. Okay, so we already defined operators in multi-set. They worked it out. Okay. Multi-set is kind of recent in mathematics history. According to this Wikipedia article, the very first person who coined the term multi-set, he did so in 1970. But multi-set was used by Dedekind, the big mathematician Dedekind. Okay, he did use it, but he did not. I guess he did not use the term multi-set. But Dedekind, he is very famous mathematician in probably early 1900s, perhaps late 1800s. Okay, but he's a very big figure in mathematics, Dedekind. I don't know his first name. But yeah, okay. This is nice, very nice. Yeah, there are two twos and one two, one three and two threes. Okay, so you take the minimum of that, just one. Yeah, that's the intersection. You took maximum of that, that's the union. Okay, so that's the union and intersection operations in multi-set. Okay, maximum, minimum. Okay, this is nice. This is very nice. Okay. Now what we need to prove is A times B is equal to what? A times B is equal to L times G. ABLG theorem. It's not LGBT theorem, no. We don't do that shit, okay? We are anti-gayist here, so. Are you pro-gayist? You are most welcome here, okay? So, because we want to change you. Who's we? Just me. Or me, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, sure. Yeah, we want to change you. We want to make you repent and exercise you, brainwash you, okay? So, I'm really enjoying this. ABLG theorem, okay? So, we need to prove this shit, okay? Proof probably is very simple, okay? Because you have maximum and you have minimum, right? So for each prime factors, you have maximum here, minimum here, and we have minimum here and maximum here, okay? It has to be one or the other. Okay? So minimum, we are just conceptually designing our proof. We will first want to understand, it's like design phase of an algorithm, like a flow chart, flow diagram, okay? In computer science, okay? Yeah, we're trying to conceptually, not formally, but informally prove this, at least understand how the proof will look like, okay? So yeah, L is like what? Maximum, okay? G is like minimum, intersection. L, maximum, union, okay? If you, and minimum and maximum, there has to be here or there. It has to be either A or B. Okay, we are just looking at twos. Twos in A and twos in B. Okay, one of them has to be the maximum and the other one has to be the minimum. What if they are same numbers? Then minimum and maximum are the same. There's only one two here and one two here. Then yeah, there was one two, so that one is both minimum and maximum. Okay. If you multiply them, minimum and maximum, minimum and maximum, minimum, maximum, maximum, minimum. Yeah, you will get back A times B. We are multiplying everything. Okay? That's our conceptual proof. So yeah, and this is very well known formula by the way. Okay? Now we're gonna have to formally prove this shit. Okay, so that's our task at hand, and we don't need to prove this because it's already known, and we conceptually understand it. Technically, we don't have to prove it, but I think it's in our best interest that we formally prove this because it's already proven by some other people, I'm sure. Okay, because I learned about this from Wikipedia. Okay, so but we will prove it in our own language using tau and t. Okay, that's our goal for today. So let's think about this for a second. You want to take a break? Probably it's a good idea, huh? Let's take a break. Huh? Because I want to switch to different mushroom drinks, okay? Yeah, because these guys are kind of bland. I want something stronger, okay? The Alaskan forest taste mossy and earthy. I love that shit. Okay, we'll take five, okay? Uh, Okay, so I keep the light on when I feel like kind of like spooky, you know. Sometimes I have nightmare, right? So like spirits, ghosts, whatever. I don't believe in that shit, but yeah, sometimes I feel it's like I'm spooky, spooked out. What do? I wake up and turn the light, okay, and I go back to bed. Then spooky feeling all gone, okay, because sometimes I have nightmare. Uh, the last time I had was probably a year ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It's been a long time. Okay, so I try to wake up, but I can't. I see my room. I turn on the light. I wake up. I turn on the light, and it's not turning on. I'm like, oh shit! I'm still in my dream. So I tried very hard to wake up, and finally I wake up and I turn the light, and now light is on. Oh shit! It happens. Ah, those nightmares, man. Yeah, but martial art it really helps, okay, because it strengthens body and mind is very interconnected. If you are physically strong in body, and then your mind, your spirit will be strong too. Okay. Yeah. I like this shit. It's very earthy. This Alaskan forest, so natural. You get to taste only this only for a couple of days, okay? Because it's only on the surface of this shelf mushroom, all right? So, but again, you need to know what you do, okay? So study all these mushroom books, what's edible, what's not. You need to know, okay? Some people die from eating mushroom, poisonous mushroom, okay? They can be very poisonous, okay? Very good. Good shit. Love this shit. Okay. We will need another whiteboard because I'm not ready to erase this shit. Okay, so because I need to refer back to this. Okay, so we find some whiteboard to erase. Okay. All right. Whiteboard hunting. You know, it says we already proved this shit. Did we? Yeah, yeah, yeah. QED. Maybe we did prove it, huh? Okay. So left hand side, ABLG theorem, okay? Okay, so L, G, that's small l, because big L is left hand side, right hand side. Okay. Alright. LG, okay, we defined that. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. It's already proven by us a couple of weeks ago, so we may as well call it a day, huh? Let's see if this proof is correct. Okay, good. TA is A, big A. TB is B, okay. Tau A is small a, tau big B is small b, and T to the inverse function, okay? Alright, good. Brilliant. Homomorphism, like distribution, distributive property of a function. Yeah, we cut some corners, okay, but I think it's the right way to do it. Have I written this down? I should, because we're gonna complete this proof, okay? Because there are a lot of kind of cheating here, okay? So we cut a lot of corners, all right? But I need to write this down, okay? So ABLG theorem. I think it's very beautiful proof. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's almost look like I'm complicating this more than necessary. I'm making it more difficult than necessary. But some mathematicians do that. Okay, so I'm sorry. I think it's very beautiful proof. Okay, well, I wrote it down. Now I need to backtrace and see what we did here about a month ago. Okay. Oh, it's been that long. Because I'm not quite following this yet. Okay. I mean, we did this together, but I don't remember everything that we did. It's been too long. All right. So, what's this? The homomorphism in group theory. It means the distribution of a function. Distributive function. We call it homomorphism. Something like that. Okay. I learned it from group theory. Okay. So, we need to prove this. The homomorphicity of this function t. We didn't prove it yet, and we will have to. We just assumed it. So it'll be a lemma, a small theorem that we need to use as a tool in order to do some bigger theorem, in order to prove a bigger theorem. This small theorem or tool is called lemma. Okay? We need to prove this lemma. We call it homomorphic lemma. Okay? And what is A times B? What does that mean? E. because I forgot. Okay. Oh my goodness. What is A times B? I know what this is. A times B. It's a multi-set. It's a strict union. Okay. In multi-set theory, there are two kinds of union. Okay. For example, let's say A is equal to 2, 2, 3. Okay? And B is equal to 2, 3, 3. Okay? A union B is equal to what? You take the maximum, right? So 2, 2, 3, 3. But A multiplied by B, you is a strict union. You just include everything. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay? So, which is equal to, okay. So tau of A multiplied by B is equal to tau A multiplied by tau B. Okay? We know the function tau is homomorphic, is distributive. Okay? Of course, this multiplication is between two sets, and this multiplication is two natural numbers, so they're not exactly the same. But in group theory, yeah, you just say, yeah, okay, you can do this star circle, right? Because in order to distinguish between this guy, this guy is just traditional multiplication between two numbers, okay? But in set theory, I mean group theory, yeah, they just omit the distinction, okay? Because it's understood, assumed, okay? I love this mushroom vodka. Oh, it is good. Alaskan forest. Taste of Alaskan forest. If you are in eastern coast, you have Appalachian mountain ranges. Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty similar taste. Doesn't have to be Alaskan. It's just that I happen to be living in Alaska. Okay, so just don't get too offended. Okay, if I just refer to Alaska a lot. Okay, so okay. Because I want to put this underside of mushroom, cut side, in the vodka so that it give out the juice. So I flipped it over. Taste of heaven, baby. So good. So freaking good. God, thank you. That's so good. Okay. We know tau is distributive, okay? But how about t? Is t distributive too? I don't know. Let me write this down, okay? The distributiveness, homomorphicity. We don't have to call it homomorphic, okay? Just distributiveness. Okay. And we don't want to introduce new terms if it's not necessary. It's just distributiveness, okay? So tau distributiveness theorem, okay? We'll have to prove it formally, okay? So tau distributive theorem. We prove it later, okay? So, tau. We know that. Example A is what? Oh well, yeah, we'll prove this later. A lot to prove, which is good. It keeps us busy, keeps us out of trouble. Yeah. Because idle hands is devil's playground, okay? So we have no place for devil. First, in our stomach, because we kill it and eat it, right? We eat devils. Okay, so we kill it and eat it. Then what? We become one with the devil? No. We digest the devil. Toxic ideologies, we kill it. How about what are we doing here? We are killing our ignorance. We're killing our ignorance by educating ourselves. Okay? Now, because we are bigger than evil, we kill it and eat it. Okay? We are ghostbusters. Snake eaters. Okay, so that's what we do. Let's take a break, okay? So I need some vocal rest. So, try to recollect what T means. This distributiveness of T, okay? Because we understand conceptually. We didn't prove this yet. We'll prove it later. The distributiveness of tau function is very straightforward, but the distributiveness of T, I don't even know what this multiplication means. Okay, well, we kind of know it's same as this, but I want you to think about this during the break, or just take a break and don't think about it. Okay, so or you can just pause this. Okay, because during my break I will think about it. Okay, so I love Natty Ice. Good beer. Take 5, okay? Right. Okay, I turned off all the lights because I don't feel anymore of that spookiness. Sometimes I do, but it's all gone. Okay, the spooky feeling. Okay. Now, we may have to find another whiteboard, okay? So, uh, during the break, I did think about this, and it's kind of obvious, okay? So, you multiply A and B, and then you do the prime factorization, okay? That's a transformation equation T. Of course, if you do strict union, the star circle, circle star is strict union. You don't like call it out, like filter it out through this sieve of maximum. You just combine them all together. Okay? Of course, yeah, they're the same. So my question to you, if your group theoretical kung fu is better than mine, if you know more group theory, my question to you is because I don't know. I'm asking you. Okay? If a function is homomorphic, is its inverse function, is that also homomorphic? I don't know. I'm asking you. You tell me, because I don't know. Okay? If a function is homomorphic, like distributive, is it true? Is it always the case that its inverse is also homomorphic, distributive? I don't know because my kung fu in group theory is very elementary, just like anywhere else. I don't know too much of group theory. Okay, so yeah, you tell me. Okay, and let me know, please. Okay. I mean, if I have time, yeah, I'd like to learn more about group theory and also tensor analysis too, tensor calculus. I would love to, and also linear algebra as well. Okay, so but I'm too busy making my own mathematics. So what other people have done, I have very little time for it. Okay, to me, creating my own theory is has higher precedence, higher priority than learning what other people have already done because it's not as fun. Creating something new is more fun than learning something that already exists. Okay, so I have very little time to learn what other people have done. Okay, I just don't have time for it. Just every now and then I do so. Okay. If there's CD that teaches like group theory lecture CD, I'll I might buy that. Okay, so I'm giving you some business idea. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll buy and turn it on, listen while I'm driving. Nowadays, yeah, I'm learning. I'm still learning Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, when I'm driving. I have two sets of CDs. Okay, one elementary, the other one intermediary. Okay, so I got done with elementary series, and they're two different brands. Okay, so the second one, yeah, there's more intermediary, and yeah, I'm getting it. It's beautiful language, Portuguese. Okay, I've been to Portugal. Okay, the pronunciation of Portuguese is like halfway between Spanish and French. It's tricky. Okay, it's beautiful language. I've been to Portugal. Yeah, it's a beautiful country, wonderful people. Yeah. One day I was walking on the street and I saw this night castle on top of the hill. It was there was a moonlight. So European. It was beautiful. Oh my goodness. I've been to Portugal once. Okay, Lisbon, I think. I think that's the capital city of Portugal. Fantastic country. Yeah. Okay, let's try to understand this. Okay, so yeah, tau, both tau and t, that they are distributive. We'll prove that later. Okay, lemma as lemma. But yeah, they are distributive. So you have A star. I mean, circle star. Okay, star circle. Okay. And T of G, G of T of G. Is A intersection B. Mm-hmm. We saw that there, down there, right? Yeah. We need to prove this too. Okay. Everything we wrote, each sentence or phrase in this proof need to be proved. But it's good to have this roadmap, blueprint. The details we can sort it out later. We have blueprint, big picture. So cutting corners is sometimes the right thing to do because now we have big plan. The details we'll work it out later. Okay. Cutting corners is not always bad. Okay, so all right. So it's that, and T of L is A union B. Again, we need to prove that shit. Um, so why is this the case? I mean, I don't understand. I think you're kind of adding this up. Okay, you have A intersection B minus A intersection B. Okay, you add them together, they cancel out, right? So what you have left is A times B. Okay, which is that. Okay, so you have TG and TL. You add them together, or strict multiplication, strict union, right? So A minus A intersection B cancel out this A intersection B. What you have left is A times B. I mean, strict union, okay? A circle star B, which is T over A times B. Okay, so that's how this happened. Now I'm kind of getting it. Okay, so and T is distributive, homomorphic. So yeah, reverse of that is vectoring, right? So L times G. And we are assuming here T is a one-to-one function. Okay, there are a lot going on. It's both onto and whatever, one-to-one, whatever. Okay, so it's a bijection, kind of. Again, it's come from function theory and which is extensively used in group theory. Bijection is both surjective and injective, one-to-one, onto, the, is bijective, whatever, okay, whatever. So if T of L times G and T of A times B, if they are the same, then yeah, L times G is equal to, has to be equal to A times B because T is uh, kind of like one-to-one function or onto or bijective, injective, surjective. I don't know. Okay, I don't know the details of that shit. But we are jumping through a lot of hoops. We are cutting many corners, but there should be a lot of proof of a lot of lemmas. But yeah, I think it's a beautiful proof. Okay. I was able to do this because I studied some group theory. So yes, it is good to learn something that other people has done. It helps. Okay? And I did. Because I was doing all these lecture, humanology lectures, and I ran out of inspiration. I ran out of material. So okay, let me step back and learn from other people, and I did. Okay, and it helped. Hmm? So yeah, it pays to learn. It costs to learn, but nowadays it's just your time. All the knowledge is free. I mean, these wonderful people from Harvard, Yale. I don't know about Yale, but Harvard, MIT, or some schools in Australia. Yeah, they this nice, generous, kind professors, teaching assistants. Yeah, they put their lecture for free in YouTube, so I'm a beneficiary of that. I mean, I give you free lectures here too. Okay, so give and take. Okay, both ways. Yeah, so good. Hmm? But I'd rather leave it to you to prove these lemmas. I don't feel like doing it myself. Okay, if I'm bored, yeah, I might we might do it together tomorrow. Okay, but not tonight because right now it's like 10:30. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Today is Sunday. It's Sunday at night, 10 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of getting sleepy. Okay. We may do this tomorrow together, proving of these lemmas that we assume to be true. Or I may just leave it to you. Okay. So how many things do we need to prove? Distributiveness of T, distributiveness of tau, and Tg is A intersection B, TL is A union B. We need to prove that crap. Okay, so okay. So yeah, T of A times B minus T of G, that's TL, and you add them together, right? We call it multiplication, but it's like strict union. It's like addition in multi-set theory. Yeah, so TG, they cancel out, right? Kind of. Okay, so yeah, you add TG and TL. Okay, what you have left, the TG, they cancel out. So what you have left is T of A times B. Okay, I would like to explore this tomorrow, proving all these lemmas that we used, because I want to learn about this. Because it's ours, our baby. Okay, so if you're a parent, oh, you look at your you look at a child. Yeah, this is our baby. Okay, so I'd like to inspect this baby of ours. Okay, so I feel inclined to prove all these lemmas that we assume to be true tomorrow. I want to prove them, every which one of them. About five lemmas in this single proof. Okay? Your baby have two arms, two legs, one head. Yeah, so I mean, if your baby is a boy, one more branch, right? Yeah, he's penis. Okay, whatever. So yeah, about five lemmas that we need to prove. Okay, so we'll leave it for tomorrow. Okay. Right now I'm kind of sleepy. Okay, so we may as well just call it a day. Okay. It is very beautiful proof. Okay. I like this. We use the distributiveness, homomorphicity over this function. Okay. We assume that, but it's kind of obvious that they are true. But we have to formally prove it. Okay. Tomorrow. Because proving, we learn a lot. We will learn something new when we try to formally prove something. It's very educational thing to do. Proof, mathematical proof. Okay, so okay. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Good night. Bye. Thank you.